Hi! Oh my gosh, I haven't vlogged in so long. It's been a hot minute, that's for sure. And I can't even say it's because I've been busy. However, let's rewind. I have been busy, which is why I haven't recorded, but not busy like that I haven't recorded because I had something to do. It's just, I did end up going to Austin this last weekend for my cousin's wedding. So I'm in my night tank. It's 2 in the afternoon, and I'm still in my pajamas because I'll get to that. But did go to Austin this last weekend, and a little bit of news, I am actually applying to jobs in Austin, Texas, just because I feel like that's where, at this moment in my life, I need to be. Not necessarily Austin, but a larger city. So my plan when moving home was only to be home for 2 months because, as I've mentioned in previous videos, my store was supposed to be open in February. I moved home January 1st. And my store is still not open, and I'm still at home, and I can't. I can do this. I love being home with my parents, and my sister, and my future brother-in-law, and my niece, but I'm living at home with my parents, and it isn't, I mean, anyone's more than welcome. We have an open door policy, so any friends are more than welcome. Our house is big enough to where we all have our own space, but going from having my independence for 3.5 years and not having to worry about my parentals or anybody in my living space, to now living at home again is, I need to move. And I don't want to start a career in the Valley because I feel like the Valley was high school and it was home for a very long time, and then I moved to another town that reminded me of my high school town, and I went to college there, and that's where I want my store, but now I need to be in a city. So I have actually started applying to many different things to get me to a larger city. So I'm keeping all my options open, from telemarketing to still doing real estate to even attempting to go back into retail, which is not something I want to do, to property management, which is what I left doing in January. So we'll see, all in God's hands at this point. So if you're watching this, say a prayer that something opens up. I've been trying to do all the legwork just because if I don't put forth effort, I've never relied on someone to do anything for me. So doing it, and that's what my days consist of. So going back, did go to Austin this last weekend for my cousin's wedding. Beautiful wedding, had never been to that side of Austin. Fell in love with the city all over again in 2 days. This time, all of the Gutierrez family was there, with the exception to a few very important individuals. But because they had to work, and some were not feeling well and under the weather, and others were studying for final exams, which are happening now apparently. Thankfully, I don't have to keep track of a college calendar. But, beautiful trip. I loved being there with my parents and my sister and her family. As many of you know, if you've been watching videos, my sister is engaged. I feel like she is going to find the dress of her dreams in a larger city. And so my parents are completely supportive because they want to stay somewhere when they go visit a larger city. And Austin, again, has just grown on me. Houston, I'm still in love with. I mean, we go to Houston at least twice a summer to catch a baseball game, which, if you watch videos, you know I'm obsessed with. So Houston's an option also, which I've been applying, but I just feel like there's more positions available in Austin currently than Houston, based on the websites that I've looked at. If you can, and if you know any websites, link them or comment them down below. I need a burp. Excuse me, down below, so that way I can keep looking and I can bring you on that journey with me, because now I'm being realistic about my store. I hope to be open by the end of the year, but if not, I am willing to commit to whatever I do next for 2 years just to get me back on my feet, and so that way I can start saving the money to open my store, which would be amazing. Got back on Sunday. I don't know what it is about Austin, but anytime I go, it completely throws everything out of whack. So I'm actually just now, Thursday, catching up on rest from last Thursday when I packed to get ready to leave to Austin Friday. Maybe I want to move there because it's so lively, but maybe it's a little too lively if I'm just taking this week to recover. I've been going to the gym, getting bigger, trying to tone that. I feel like Jane Fonda, like, ooh, it's floppy. It's not really floppy, but, yeah, that's what I'm focused on so far. Getting our house back together. Our house looks like a disaster zone again because if you remember me mentioning, we just had furniture everywhere. Now our back guest house is finished with plenty of room to store whatever it is that we had in our home, and so that's what we did all day yesterday. FYI, my parents have been off all week also, so it's been really fun doing like the adult things with them, like breakfast in the mornings and then dinner together at night. It's actually really nice. It makes me wish they were off more often. But, a lot of fun and exciting things happening for our family, which I will talk about in a later video. I can't say too much just yet. But this is just the next big step in my life, I think, is just doing the legwork to move to a larger city. I feel like, and again, I feel like Austin right now is kind of where I belong. So I've even reached out to my cousin to help me find a job so I can go live with you for like 2 weeks, maybe a month, and then I can find my own place. But I thought I would throw a quick vlog up here. I haven't done one since last Thursday, again, just because my parents have been off, so I've been spending as much free time with them. We did go to Mexico, woo, on Monday. We should have gone Tuesday because Tuesday was Cinco de Mayo, but we did go Monday. I did get to go eat, if you know me, a way to my heart is tacos at any time of day, and I got them, and my parents know the way to my heart because they had me, so took me to eat, and we are doing some remodeling, which I know I mentioned in another video also, and it was cheaper to find the materials in Mexico, so we knocked out several birds with one stone. And then Tuesday and yesterday, I've just been going to the gym and moving stuff into the guest house in the back, and you're probably thinking, what the F do you do with your life? That's what it is right now. Taking care of myself, so that way when I move to a city, I am ready and functional and rested. I'm ready because now, today, I feel like I'm back on my grind, so I might have a video tomorrow. No promises because it's Friday. And the weekend, I don't know what we have planned just because, again, there's a lot going on around our home. So, follow all the social media links down below because if I don't post a video, I'm constantly updating something, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat. And maybe I should like try doing one video a week. I want to keep doing every day. I feel like then I really need to get my shit together if I'm able to record a video and have time to do this, even though it's 10 minutes out of my life. I want to be busy, and I have been busy applying. So again, if you know of any websites to look for jobs, link them or comment them down below so that way you can help a brother out. That's me. And then I can take you on another journey as I move, hopefully, from the city in the valley to the capital of Texas, or Houston, Texas, which is just as amazing as Austin. Either one will do. Okay? Y'all guys have a great Thursday night. Or Thursday afternoon. It's still early. And we'll talk soon. Bye.